In my previous video, we saw that the gap between knowledge and experience can be bridged with self-awareness. If this is not bridged, your knowledge is of no use to you. You can read, you can listen, you can attend n number of workshops, yet if you don't experience what you've learned, it's of absolutely zero value. Hence, a kickstart towards building the self-awareness, which is to bridge this gap, is by way of introspection. An everyday activity to introspect at the end of the day, sitting down with a notebook and jotting down all the things that worked for you, all those things that did not work for you. Taking stock of your checks and balances like that in a balance sheet and assessing what is it that your score is higher on. Is it on the good stuff that you've done that day that your score weighs higher, or is it the not so good that did not work for you that day that your score weighs higher? Which one of the two is it? And then observing, making amendments, changing the things that did not work for you for the better, and going about your next day with this new understanding of the self. This is the best way to go about building your self-awareness. This way you awaken the inner voice within. You don't need any guru, any Mahatma, anybody outside of you to tell you what you need to do. Once you become one with the voice within. And how do you do that? By way of regular, every single day introspection, having a word with you and taking stock of all that has happened through the day and looking at what's good and what's not so good in that particular day, and then going about the next day with these learnings. So I would say, when you change the contents of your life, you become a far better person on a single day basis, on a daily basis. You don't have to transform overnight from an ugly duckling into beautiful swan. No, it's a daily effort, single-handed introspection, which takes you to the transformation that you seek over a period of time. But it has to be supported by your daily actions. If you change the content, say for example, a thief, when he changed his content, became a Valmiki. An Atma, when the contents of his life are changed, becomes a Mahatma. This is a short way to change your content, your introspection of self, of your daily life on a daily basis. Not at the end of the month when you've forgotten all that you've done every single day for those 31 days, but on a single everyday basis. That's when you're able to change the contents of your life little by little. As I say, what's the hurry? What's the hurry? Go with the flow, go with love and grace. That's when the life unfolds, the flower blooms, and you are able to inhale the fragrance of life, enjoy it. So please go about doing this introspection as an activity before you go to sleep at the end of the day, and write down all that you've learned, all that you need to change, all the good things that have happened that have helped you. Also make note of that so that you can repeat, and make it a daily activity, a habit. Before you go to sleep, I'm repeating it because it is very, very important to make it a daily practice as part of your dinacharya, a daily habit. So, happy introspection. Let us bridge this gap between knowledge and experience. The amount of knowledge that we have and from so many modes coming to us is of no use until we get it into our experience. And this gap can be bridged by self awareness. And one tool to build your self awareness is through introspection. It's a very mighty tool. Please use it. Let us build a beautiful us. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please share it with your loved ones. Namaste.